What's going on, guys? It's Mike, and this will actually be my last video that I'm not at my setup, but right now I'm still in California, and this will be my last kind of video as before I'm back on my setup doing my thing, grinding MLB The Show, grinding the innings. And anyways, guys, today we have something really fun. So today we're going to be doing what I think is going to be the MLB The Show 21 cover athlete. Now, the reason I think this is I've honestly researched all this. I have stats to back it up. I have hype and everything all charactered in, as you know that MLB The Show doesn't always pick the best player, but they pick the most hyped player. We saw this whenever they picked Yasiel Puig, and honestly, guys, there's always been so many. They want to do what's going to sell copies. That's what MLB The Show wants to do. They want to sell as many copies as they can, and whoever they put on the cover is going to be the GOAT. Like they put El Mago on the cover this year, and I don't necessarily think that he was the best shortstop in the league. Now, you guys can argue with me in the comment section below, but in my opinion, Francisco Lindor is a little bit better, but it was just because El Mago played that much better. Javier Baez was that much better this year, and last year, he really just came out last year's season. That's why I think that he's going to do this. I think that they're going to do a guy that came out this year, but I know that there has been a lot of skepticism and a lot of things about who hasn't gotten a cover yet. And the big one that we're going to start off with today is going to be Mike Trout. Now, the reason we're talking about Mike Trout is because Mike Trout is arguably one of the best center fielders in all of baseball. He is definitely, it's no question in the league right now that he is the top center fielder in the game, probably the best baseball player right now. And the fact that he hasn't gotten a cover yet is just absolutely mind-blowing to me. Of course, we got the MVP Trout kind of card this year, and that was what was really cool, but there's just a lot of things that we haven't gotten yet, and that's why I am going to say his name first. I mean, this guy has absolutely destroyed the game. He's won 3 MVPs. He's run Rookie of the Year, and he's been an All-Star 8 times, so that's just absolutely crazy. This guy is insane. The fact that he doesn't have a cover yet, but Javier Baez and Yasiel Puig have one is just kind of sad at this point. So that's why I'm kind of annoyed. I feel like they just have to get a Trout cover out there. I mean, Aaron Judge has gotten one. And now there's only one other player that I think could get the MLB The 21 cover, and that is going to end up being Juan Soto. Now, the thing about Juan Soto is he is so loved by the league. Just the way he plays the game, his attitude, his charisma, what goes on with this guy is what I think would sell a lot of copies. And if they're wanting a really hype guy, I feel like they'll pick Juan Soto, basically just because he's been so good last year. I mean, he didn't carry the Nationals to a World Series, but his attitude really just helped his team, and a lot of people love that guy. I mean, last year he put up really good numbers as he's hitting 425 right now in 2020, which is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. I mean, in 2019, he hit 282. He had a slugging of 548 and an OPS of 950. That's really good. I mean, obviously, Mike Trout has had some pretty elite stats. So if you go to Mike Trout's stat, he isn't doing as good this 2020, but he's actually, of course, just still killing the game. It's insane how many years Mike Trout has batted around 300. Right now, he's batting 301, and he is absolutely killing the ball with an on-base percentage of 354. He's got a slugging of he's got an OPS over 1,000, which is absolutely insane. And the guy is just destroying baseballs. I mean, if you guys saw his tank against Walker Buehler the other day, he was absolutely destroying baseballs. And that's why I think that Mike Trout really just deserves, this guy is literally becoming one of the best outfielders ever. He's passing stats. If he goes at this rate, he's going to be one of the best center fielders ever. I mean, he's getting closer and closer every single season to the line of Ken Griffey and to the line of Willie Mays and just these absolute stud center fielders that have touched the game for so long. And that's why Mike Trout, I feel like, really has to get MLB The Show 21's cover. I feel like he really deserves it, and I feel like it's something that he's really worked towards. I feel like Mike Trout has really just killed the game, and so I think that that's why he should get this type of acknowledgement. He should get his own MLB The Show cover. I mean, the guy's been killing the game, and I just feel like he really deserves one. Anyways, guys, this is a new type of video on my channel, and I really just wanted to get this out because it did something on my mind. I kind of want to just talk it out and have a kind of cool video about it, so that's why I ended up doing that. I will be back in my setup tomorrow. We'll be making awesome content with MLB The Show, and don't worry, I will be putting tons of new inning, just gameplay tips, all sorts. I'll be grinding to World Series as I was really close before I left. Hopefully I didn't get passed by a bunch of people. But anyways, guys, this has been a really fun video for me, and as always, if you really enjoyed my content, I would really appreciate it if you could drop a like and drop a sub on the video, as it really helps out my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I might be out.